talk about so many wonderful dreams, but nothing come to our reality of daily lives.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for being here. My name is Kevin Rosenquist. I am here with Jason Ho and Moe Fukada. We are going to continue our discussion on the Peter Navarro, Elon Musk little tiff that they got into. Jason, Moe, welcome back. Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
All right, so I guess I'm curious, about what you think, Moe. What do you think China is thinking, looking at sort of this infighting that's happening between politicians and some of these tech billionaires? Like, do you think they like it? Do they like seeing this?
I don't think China really care about it.
Really?
They don't know about it. Yeah, that's a small thing for them. I don't think.
Yes, but the Chinese communists, they only look at practical, tangible things. They have no interest about the gossip. Also, they don't want to get in the gossip. And for Chinese and philosophy, especially politicians, less talk is better. And what they want is just doing more, talk less, and control more, and showing less. That's their strategy.
Silicon Valley versus mega, billionaires versus bureaucrats. Is this a Musk-Navarro issue, or do you think this is the beginning of maybe a broader split, a bigger issue between tech and Trump's sort of economic nationalism push?
I think that will back on to the Trump strategy. And Trump provide a dream for the mega people, for supporter to having to be the president as to make a historic win for the 47th president of the United States. What Trump has offered is an ideal world. It's like a utopian world. And make America great, make America strong, and make the American economy good, and make everyone lives better, and talk about all sorts of dreams, and sometimes also make me excited. He's talking about he's going to abolish the income tax. That's good things to us, right? And I don't need to worry about income tax anymore. And also talk about the tariffs. And this is a lot of talk, and this is a word is beyond reality, because even one change Trump promised becoming reality, that's really very, very amazing. Even Trump mentioned about going to and deliver all the illegal immigrants out of the American soil, and it's not happening fast. And Trump talked about he can stop the Ukraine war in 24 hours. That doesn't happen. And Trump hopes to bring the U.S. back to the golden age. Golden age is a very, very religious word, and it means the U.S. would do much better than the human history to create another chapter, even can compete with God. And I don't think that's in any near future yet. So with all those idea talk and from the Chinese eyes, they just give them more opportunities. China will not care Navarro fighting with Elon Musk or Elon Musk and arguing with Navarro. And for China, it doesn't matter, because inside the Chinese Communist Party, those type of arguments is more severe, and people probably doesn't know. And that's what's happening any moment inside China now. China, every day, there's a large scale demonstration ongoing, and people protest on streets for many type of issues, and from small and just small economic issues, like the workers didn't get paid from the bad and the owner of the factories, or to some society issues, the pollutions, the health cares. Every day China, they have a major and protests even ongoing. But the Chinese government never care about those. They still keep their power tightly controlling the Chinese and the society, control Chinese nation. So for China, only thing they want to know and where the opportunity is, they want to know Trump more because Trump is wild card and he talks a lot of crazy ideas, which and for the country leaders, especially as American leader, you really need to talk about. For China, they want to examine one by one what is true, what is false, what is Trump's really intention, what is just Trump will give up. And those type of fighting and those type of giving up big dreams to American people, it's not good for America. But it's good news for the Chinese Communist Party because they can start to calculate, they can look at the map and where the opportunity lies, and they can do many things, do many plots to keep their gripping on the U.S. society, U.S. nation.
I can't quote the source, but I saw a stat today. So Navarro wants to bring all the manufacturing back to the U.S., which we all know is kind of a crazy thought. But I saw a thing that said if that were to happen, they did some quick math. An economist said that an iPhone would cost $3,500 if it was manufactured in the United States. Obviously, that's a lot more than the $900,000 that the baseline one costs currently. So, I mean, assuming that those figures are even close, we don't have any leverage. I mean, the U.S. doesn't have any leverage, does it, Moe? I mean, China's not afraid that they're going to start pulling all this stuff and manufacturing it in the U.S., right?
China doesn't care about the U.S. China doesn't care about the instance. Trump brings a big trade to many people, make America great again. And Navarro wants to, expand American manufacturing power. But what's really happening in America? They are making more factories in America, but they are not America. They are foreigners. They invite the TSMC, Taiwanese semiconductor factory to America. They invite Foxconn to America. They are not American. They manufacture stuff in America, but the money, income, is not Americans. That's going to China's.
Right.
China already won. China already wins. And China put many of their friends into Trump administrations and Trump's friend. So Trump is already surrounded by those Chinese Communist Party's friends. So how can he win? Who he is fighting against? So I already get confused. How do you think?
I think that's we come to the reality is idealism, and like Navarro want to bring the manufacturing back to America, and Trump as a politician, he just want to see things made in America, but he doesn't care who is the owners. And the TSMC, Taiwanese, Chinese, and Foxconn, Chinese, and Honda, and the Chinese, Japanese, as long as they build factories in the U.S., just under the U.S. name, looks like kind of a win. That's what Trump is as a politician, as a streamer. But Navarro, and he is more down to the earth. He wants to see something really happening and to help the U.S. manufacturing power. And but both they ignored one thing fundamentally, that's called talent. And both Trump, Navarro, Elon Musk, they are product of a society no longer cycling. People has talent, people has ability, especially like a younger generation. They have a passion, they have a dream. They cannot move up. They always stay in the bottom. They always the end of food chain. They have no chance. Only thing they need to worry is how to live their life. Can they find a job after graduation? Can they earn enough money to raise a family? And most of them already give up the dream to own a house because house is too expensive. And Trump, Navarro, Elon Musk talk about so many wonderful dreams, but nothing come to our reality of daily lives. And we just want to have an affordable house. We just want to live peaceful life. We don't need to worry about the politicians. We need to worry about the tomorrow suddenly the food price will go up and suddenly the economy will go down. We don't want those. We just want to have a very stable, peaceful, predictable futures. Actually, people are not greedy. Usually people just want to live a happy life. That's good enough. Even the poor house, even this remote area, even the job in the very, very difficult conditions, they don't care. They just want the family happily gathering together. They have no dream like have US go to the golden age. They have no dream becoming billionaires. They have no dream want to sit on the negotiation table to command other nations to be submissive to the America or submissive to the Communist Party. We don't have those issues. So what Elon Musk and Navarro and Trump, when they're arguing, I hope people can understand that is showing more about how distant they are to a regular person like us. They are far, far away. They don't know what real life looks like. They have no concern how we live our life. They have no concern how we give anything to the younger generations. I love idiom from the Egyptian and from ancient civilization. There's a word. Everyone live today need to think about, we are just a guest. We are preparing how we make a world for the future travelers, which means our descendant, younger generations. Unfortunately, people at top with power, with money, we rarely hear them talk about this. Only thing they think about is just me, I, and what they want, what they hope, what they want to have, what they want to achieve. But what about us? So my conclusion is, and I really hope someday, and our voice, what about us? And people can realize that's the most essential thing.
Could we get there?
Yes, I think
You think
so.
we could?
I think if more people understand why we talk here, and hope more people understand our message, and people can maybe try to read our book, I would appreciate that. And also, we are making good effort to develop new technologies. I have no ambition to billionaires to be rich. That's good. That is human nature. Everyone want to be rich. Also, I'm working hard to try to be rich. But also, when we make money, I think we should have a heart. We should be faithful. Even not faithful to God, but they have to be faithful to land, faithful to family, faithful to people surrounding us. We have to be faithful to understand. We have to appreciate. And everyone live a life. It's not just by ourselves. So many products, producers, and so many people around the world working hard for it. And the clothes we wear, and maybe it's coming from other nations, and they only make $2 for a clothes they can sell at a US store for $100 or more.
Yeah.
We have to be appreciated for those reality. I believe, and human beings smart. The issue is now the society no longer cycling. The people on top, always on top. And the people want to be billionaires, only you have to be submissive. You have to follow the elite ideas. You have to follow their rules. You have to protect their interest. Then you can go up. But the human being is smart. We have so many talents. And don't think people in the academic school, people carrying the PhD title, they are talented people. No, there are so many talented people surrounding us. We look at the fishermen, we look at farmers, even look at the people working in the grocery shops. And they know how to handle very, very boring, difficult tasks to make them interesting, make their daily life can give forward. That's amazing talents, actually. The billionaires politicians can never understand. So I think there's a chance we can go there because human beings, and we can never underestimate humanity. That's the human beings. We can never underestimate ourselves. So once we have those realizations, I think we'll be there.
Moe, what do you say?
Yeah, I think so. I agree with him. people working at the grocery stores, people working at the restaurant, they are much smarter than artificial intelligence.
Meaning billionaires?
They are great people.
All right, guys. Well, hey, listen. This is the book that was that Jason referenced. I got my own copy here. I just got it. I'm excited to read it. The book is called The Big Plot. Check it out. It's on Amazon. Jason Ho, Moe Fukada, thanks so much for your time. Thanks so much for being here. I'm really excited to chat with you about other issues down the road.
Thank you, Kevin, and I hope to see you again very soon.